Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 28 of this Derby County career mode here on FIFA 20. I hope you guys do go on to enjoy it. If you do, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video if you do go on to enjoy it. And yeah, we're going to get straight into things today. We're just going to be playing the one match at home against Arsenal. We're going to simulate this one in the Carabao Cup away at Huddersfield. We've also got transfer deadline day, so we've got a good 18 million left in the bank. So what we're gonna do with that money is just bring in 4 or 5, maybe more, maybe less, just signings that will just help with the squad depth, players that we can bring off the bench, players that just add to a bit of cover for the first team kind of thing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing with the transfers. And yeah, while we've got this first game away at Huddersfield, I am going to simulate it and put out kind of a second team as well. Just rest a few of the players. Obviously, last episode it was 2 defeats. I think it was. We lost to Bournemouth after a pretty poor display, and yeah, we lost to Everton as well. So 2-1 defeats. We won 3-1 in our first game of the Premier League season at Burnley. Obviously, this Arsenal game will be the toughest yet. Chris Martin wants to start, so we will do that. Yeah, we're just going to give kind of a few players a bit of a go, and then just see how we go. If we got no, we'll create a number 2 kind of team now. We might have to keep a few players in there because we don't have many reserves, but once we bring in a few more players, we will do. We'll put Martin and Waghorn up front, put Josephson on the right, we'll go with Holmes on the left, Gomez there, we'll put Max Bird in at centre mid, we'll put Shinnie at right back, we'll put Malone at left back, but Buchanan in there. Roos can start there. Is there anyone else that we can maybe put in ahead of Bielik? I think Bird can do a job at left back. So if we put Malone in centre back there, and then we just bring in maybe Jason Knight in for Bielik, then we have a fully changed side. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. 11 changes in this Huddersfield game. I really don't care if we lose this game. It's only the Carabao Cup. If it was the FA Cup, I'd probably play it, but the Carabao Cup I'm really not too bothered about. So yeah, if we lose, we lose. Here we go then. Away at Huddersfield, how do we do? We win on penalties. I'll take that. 2-2 on the night with a Gomez 89th minute equaliser. He got a brace as well. Yeah, I'll take a 2-2 and a 4-3 on penalties, and yeah, we can advance through to the next stage of that. So yeah, very good. Right then, we are just going to play this Arsenal game, and then we'll probably do most of our business just on deadline day. I think that kind of makes things a bit more exciting and seeing if we can get the deals done. But obviously this Arsenal game, we know it's going to be a tough game, so we'll just have to see how things go. But I have been impressed with the first 3 performances, despite only picking up 1 win and 2 defeats. So yeah, let's just see how we go. And do we make any changes from this side? Yeah, we'll change Mount into an attacking mid. I don't know why I was a centre forward, but there we go. Tempted to put Shinnie in for Billing. He's just a bit more defensive, but Billing has actually got better stats in the defensive trait anyway, so we'll just go with that. I do want to change a few roles as well. Captain, tempted to give Bielik the captain armband, but yeah, we'll keep it with Billing for the time being. Yeah, that one can be that, and then Mount on the right one. Long, yep, fine. Right corner, left corner. Penos. Yep, that's all good. I am gonna do instructions as well for this team, but after I reset them all, but I am gonna probably do that off camera. So yeah, at home to Arsenal, I don't expect to win this. To be honest, I don't really expect to get anything from it, but it'd be nice if we can try and go and get at least a point, obviously at home as well. Yeah, it'd be really nice to pick up a point here, but I won't be too upset unless we, we play really well and we don't get the win or something like that, or we lose like with the side so far, and this side will be perfect once we get a few more players in to add to that squad depth, and just some better players to bring off the bench and stuff like that. So but we get things underway here. Maxo is on the ball at the minute. It's Fikayo Tomori. Over to Jack Clark now. Clark coming forward. Now into Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham loses the ball and David Luiz intercepts this, looking a very, very strong side for Arsenal. Definitely isn't a bad thing. I want. It's glad that that patch has been sorted now, and we can see it's working. But Arsenal coming forward. It's Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil puts Arsenal 1-0 up, but it was probably a bit too easy for him there. He's chipped it up for himself and volleyed it, scissor kicked it, I think, onto the post and into the back of the net. Look at this. Way too easy. He's had way too much time to do that, and beats Dean Henderson in the net, and Mesut Ozil gets Arsenal an early lead, which is exactly what we didn't want. And now we've got to go and get a goal, and Jack Clark gives that ball away straight away. Marriott's won that back. Can he equalise straight away for us? No, he can't. It's a brilliant save from Leno. He did really well to win that ball back, but it's a brilliant save from Leno in the end. And that corner goes over from Bielik. Yeah, that was a really good save. Nothing Marriott could have done about that. And Leno kicks it forward. Bielik gets there, but Tammy Abraham can't up front. Tierney on the ball now. It's into Martinelli. Now Mesut Ozil, the goal scorer. Kramaric. Interesting to see that Arsenal have made a couple of signings. Quite a few, actually. But Pepe's coming forward now. Beats Bielik easily, way too easily, and Tomori, and it's 2 for Arsenal. This could be a kind of demolition, I think. Arsenal are all over us at the minute. Pepe's beat both our centre-backs so easily at the back there, and Kramaric puts it in the net. Bielik beaten easily. Looks like the ball goes out. It's going out, but it doesn't. And then Kramaric makes it 2 after 18 minutes, and that is definitely not what we want to be, 2-0 down after 20 minutes. It's low into Marriott now. Tammy Abraham. If we're going to get any chance of getting anything out of this game, we need to get a goal sooner rather than later. It's Jack Clark on the ball. Bogle. Now Mason Mount. Oh, and it's tackled from David Luiz, and he can clear it out for a throw-in, which Jack Clark's going to take quickly into Mount. Abraham beats his man. Abraham puts it across goal, and it's very good work from Leno there. Otherwise, Marriott could have had a tap in. It's cleared long. Tomori wins that, but it's straight into the path of Nicolas Pepe. It's over to Tierney now. Ozil. Now Martinelli. That's coming back, trying to catch up with him, but he can't. Martinelli's quick. But Mount blocks that, and that's good, actually. And it's out for a throw-in. Clark gets the block in there again. And a few blocks in at the minute. Battling, which we didn't do for that first 20 minutes, and that's why we conceded those 2 goals. But Bogle was pushed too far up, and we can clear it, but not very far, and low. Can get there, and now Tammy Abraham lays it off for Mount. Can we break? Mount, what is that? He gives it straight away. Martinelli is causing a lot of problems on this left wing, but Billing gets the tackle and it's out for a throw in to us, actually. And Billing takes it quick into Jack Clark. Jock? Mount back into Clark. Tammy Abraham. Oh, he just couldn't release Mount there. And Mount would have been through otherwise, but just unlucky really. This left side, Arsenal causing so many problems down. Bow can't deal with either of them. It's crossed in. It's hit the bar. And we can just about clear, but it's not cleared enough yet. It's Kramer now Pepe. Back into Kramer. Low can clear and now Bogle into Marriott. Marriott doesn't get there though, and Arsenal can come forward again. Tomori gets the tackle in and it's Mount comes away with the ball. Now Bogle. Tammy Abraham. Billing. Oh, what is he doing, Billing? He's tried to be fancy and 2-0 down. We can't be doing stuff like that. Kramaric back heels it, but Billing can sweep up. Bielik sends it out to Jack Clark, but that should be about half time. Unless Mount can send Marriott through here, and he just couldn't beat the defender there, and that should be half time. There we go. There's the half time whistle. It's, you know, very much credit to Arsenal. They've dominated this the first half. Marriott had a close chance, which was saved, but apart from that, we haven't really attacked. Tammy Abraham wins it. It's straight from the kickoff though, and he gives it away. I'm just pleased that we haven't conceded more than 2 at the minute, because it could have been way more than 2. But we've defended well, we've fought hard, but you know, there's no stopping Arsenal when they're like that, and it's not 3 because it's offside and Pepe hit the post anyway. And Tomori on the ball now, out to Max Lowe. Marriott, Mount, now Tammy Abraham. Saka, back into Tammy Abraham now. Tammy into Marriott. Oh, just couldn't get there and it's cleared, but only as far as Max Lowe. Now Saka, Billing, Abraham. Oh, it's Tierney, the one that clears, but Abraham intercepts that and wins it back. Now Marriott. Clark to get us back in this. Oh, and he just couldn't sort his feet out and eventually got it onto his right and he shot, but Leno saves, but we come forward again. Saka, the former Arsenal man. Now Mount. Billing. Marriott. Up to Saka. Back into Jack Marriott. He's won a penalty. If we can score this, we're definitely back in it. It was brilliant work from Marriott to win that penalty there, and it's David Luiz who gives it away. He does brilliantly to win that there. And we've got a good chance to get back in this game. It's going to be Tammy Abraham to put it away. It's going to go that bottom right corner. Tammy Abraham to get us back in the game. He's hit the post, but we're still there. Saka! Saka! Thank goodness for that. Tammy Abraham hit the post from the penalty, but Mount managed to win it back, found Saka, and he slams it into the back of the net, and we've got a very good chance of getting back in this game now. Saka is our top scorer with 3 goals so far this season, and he's got one against his former club there. Tammy Abraham, it wasn't a bad penalty, it just unlucky to hit the post really, but thank goodness Mount won that back and it fell for Saka, and yeah, we've got a good chance of getting something from this game now that we're only 1 goal behind. Despite Arsenal dominating, the last 10 minutes or so we've been the dominant side, and Arsenal coming forward again now. Bielik gets a block in, Dean Henderson with a brilliant save. We still haven't cleared it. Oh, how has that gone past Henderson? It's 3-1. Kramer with the goal. I mean, it was a good initial save from Henderson, but I would have thought he could have saved that. I think he kind of got tripped by Tomori there, and as Tomori goes to get it, so you know, just a bit of a tangle of legs or something. But Rooney's come on for Marriott to try and save the day in this last 30 minutes, but you know, it's been an amazing performance from Arsenal. We can't fault them, and we can't fault our performance as well. We've done well to avoid it not being more than 3, and we've been well to score as well. We've done well to score. Mount coming forward, Saka. Low. Back into Saka now. Rooney. Mount back into Rooney now. Tammy Abraham for the tap-in. No, it's brilliant work from Leno. Leno has had a very, very good game. We could be level if it wasn't for Leno. 2 very, very good stops, if not 3. And so close to making it a tap-in there and making it 3-2. Bielik wins that throw-in though. We've got 10 minutes left to try and get 2 goals. It's probably not going to happen, but we're going to go for it anyway. Saka into Mount now. Rooney. Rooney gives it away. That's a poor pass from him. And Arsenal come away with the ball. Ozil. Torreira back into Ozil now. Tierney. Oh, Bielik could clear that. That's a good clearance in the end. And Abraham wins the header on, but there's no one there. And Mustafi can clear out to Kramer. Ozil into Diego Costa. That's a good save from Henderson. Pretty much the only save he's been able to make, apart from that one that eventually led into a rebound. Sibley's come on for Billing in this last couple of minutes as well. It's crossed in. Can Arsenal get the 4th? No. Henderson punches it out and it's Rooney into Saka. Can we get a late consolation maybe? Jack Clark coming forward now. Oh, Tammy Abraham. Over to Max Lowe. That's a brilliant pass into Saka. Clark again. Clark, it's a brilliant save from Leno again. Leno has had a brilliant game for them. Bielik gets there, but it's going to be another save from Leno, and there should go the full-time whistle in a couple of seconds. Leno not taking this, come on. There we go then, full-time whistle. We lose 3-1 to Arsenal, but to be fair, it was Arsenal and it was an okay performance. Arsenal dominated, definitely, but we did well, really, and yeah, it was a good performance.
Have you got time for a few questions?
Right then. So right. So we've got transfer deadline day just around the corner. Right then, so we've dropped down to 13th in the table. We've had an offer in for Dwayne Holmes, which we are going to decline. We're not going to sell anyone at the minute, but we're through to transfer deadline day. So we're going to go over to the transfer hub and probably sign 3 or 4 players, hopefully. So if we look who we have options of, we have a lot of players on this list. But first of all, I am going to go in for Mark Travers here. Can grab him for about 1 million off Bournemouth. So a young, goalkeeper, kind of similar to a bit like Jonathan Mitchell, but better, I guess, and younger. So it's just, a 3rd choice goalkeeper that will, give us a bit of security there as well. So we're just going to go straight in with 1 million off from Eddie Howe has accepted that, so yeah, very, very pleased with that. We're going to leave all the wage stuff till the end. Right, next up, who do we go for? Probably a striker, and it's probably between those 2. Campbell and Anike. Anike, bit more experience, and he's something a bit different, whereas Tyrese Campbell is kind of a bit like Tammy Abraham, I guess. Unless we can maybe get Ivan Toney in. It's probably I'm going to try and get Tony in. Yes, it's 3 million, but we might even be able to get him for 2.5. So we're going to go in for Ivan Toney from Peterborough and see if we can get him in. We might go for a swap. We might offer Martin Waghorn. He is 30 now as well. I want to keep Chris Martin because he's always something a bit different or can just lob up there. But Martin Waghorn, I just don't feel like we need anymore. So yeah. I'm not. I don't really want to add another million onto it. We'll offer like 600,000. No, I'm not going for that. So, I guess that's that. We'll forget about striker for the minute. We'll go with winger. Kachunga is probably the option unless we bring in Smith Rowe or Martinelli, who look very good against us. But no, I think we're gonna go with Elias Kachunga. Again, just something a bit different. Yes, it's transfer deadline day, but I am gonna actually delegate this one because, you know, it's not the end of the world if we don't get him in. Casey Palmer is another interesting one, but he's very much like Angel Gomez. So, right, Todd Cantwell maybe. I definitely want to bring a winger in. I know we've got Kachunga coming in, but is that enough? Patterson, yes, he did well last season, but probably not what I'm looking for in the Premier League. I'm very much leaning towards Todd Cantwell, unless we just go in and spend most of our money on Daniel James. But have we got any right wingers here? Ooh, Dean Garner or Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas is, you know, we used to have him, but Dean Garner. They're both young. They're both English. They're both pacey. We'll approach to delegate. We'll delegate both of them, unless we can maybe bring in Dean Garner on loan. No. We'll delegate both of them then, and just see what comes back of that. I don't know if they'll get back in time, you know. We'll also delegate Jonathan Lecco, actually. That might be a fairly good option. Jordan Obita, do we go in for him? Or Lloyd Kelly? No, I don't think we will. I would definitely like a centre back. Maybe Tuanzebe. That was suggested as well by my friend Charlie, actually. And he can play it right back, so he's good cover for Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka? What am I on about? He's good cover for Bogle. He's kind of a similar Wan-Bissaka kind of thing. That's what I think I was trying to say. And then we'd still have a good 8 million to try and get those other players in. And he'd go ahead of Bielik. Yeah, I think I'm going to go in for Tuanzebe. Thanks to a suggestion from Charlie. He wants a shout out, so there you go, Charlie. But yeah, do we offer someone back? Probably not. Unless we are, no, it's Man U. They won't want flipping Martin Waghorn, will they? Let's just go in for an 8 million then. No, let's go for his value. See what they say. Goodness me. 7.5 and a 3% sell-on clause. We will by far take that. That is a brilliant deal. So there we go. Tuanzebe in. Travers in. That's eight. And then if we've got any money left at the end, we might go in for another. But let's go in for Tuanzebe now, because he's the one I want most. I know I kind of said I don't want to be spending like bringing in a big money signing, but Tuanzebe, to be honest, despite him probably being, you know, in the side a lot, it's not a big money signing. You know, 7.5 million in comparison to some of the, you know, fees we've done. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. We'll offer 50 and a 10,000 signing bonus. Yep, there we go. So, everyone, let's welcome our 7th, is that? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th signing to the club of this summer. Axel Tuanzebe from Manchester United. Definitely take that. That's a brilliant signing, and thanks to Charlie for suggesting it. But yeah, Travers won't be a big wage, so we'll just go in with that, and he should accept that. So we'll just advance a couple of hours and see what we get back for those wingers. We've still got 8 million left. If one of those costs like 3 million or something, then we've got 5 million left to either spend on maybe youth players or bring in another player. We'll have a look once we get a winger in at what kind of positions we need someone in. But Travers becomes our 8th signing of the season, of this summer. And then it's between Leko and Kachunga, both just over 1 million. Kachunga's just below 2 million. Yeah. To be honest, they're my 3rd and 4th choice. Diangana is probably, or Diangana is probably my 1st choice. So, and then Thomas my 2nd. So we'll just wait, and hopefully, like this hour, we'll get that in. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna go in for Diangana. I know he's more expensive than the others, but you know he's gonna be the main one that will be fighting for that place with Jack Clark. Obviously, yes, he's a tad similar to Josefsohn, I suppose, but I might look at getting Josefsohn out within the next 6 months. So we'll see what happens, but we'll offer him a 4-year deal. He's a lot more pacey than Josefsohn as well. If we remove that bonus, yes, it's quite a big signing bonus. Right, Diangana becomes our 9th signing of the summer. We've got 3 million left. Let's just cancel these because we won't be getting these in. Is there any position I'm kind of desperate for? I wouldn't say desperate for, really. I'm just trying to think. Right, might try and bring in a left back. Lloyd Kelly I'd really, really want, but it's kind of hard to not play Max Lowe. And Jordan Obita, it kind of feels like I don't have to play, but Lloyd Kelly it does, so we'll go in for Jordan Obita. We'll offer Josefsohn as well, and hopefully that'll be about enough, and then we just add a bit of money into it if they want it as well. So let's just see how we go here, but Jordan Obita. It's just a bit more security. Obviously, we do have Malone, but again, Malone is another player that I'd probably look at getting out. It's they want just over 1 million for that. There we go. So Josephson plus 1 million for Obita. And yeah, I think we're probably about done then. Goodness me, I should not have done this. I should have just, well. Do we delegate it? No, we'll just go straight into it. Just so we don't kind of mess this up. Josephson on his way as well, so Reading, but not too bothered about that now we've brought in Diangana as well. So rotation, yeah. 4 years, yeah. That's fine. It's just a bit more, security, I guess, in that. And what? They've just walked out. Oh, I can't believe that. That's well annoying, that is. Right, I guess not then. I guess it's a striker then. That's absolutely fine by me, I guess. But yeah, I guess we just have to go in with one of these. I don't want them to be too good in a way. Like maybe we just go in for an EK as a bit of something different, and we just offer Josephson towards it, or do we go with Muse? We might just be able to scrape Muse off. Yeah, we'll go in for Lees Muse from Sheffield United, formerly of Bournemouth, I believe. But yeah, and then we'll end things there. I know it's been quite a long episode actually, but hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. They don't want Josephson, which is annoying, very annoying. I kind of just want to ship Josephson out, but we could just offer them Waghorn and 3 million. It's quite a lot. Waghorn and 1.2 million I'd be accepting, but yes, the selling clause can be fine. That can be like 25. Yeah, if we can get it off for 2 million plus Martin Waghorn. This is not what I want on deadline day, I thought we had that Obita deal in the bag. I just offered him like the same wages as he's on now and he just walks out. They're not having this, are they? Oh, come on. Just negotiate a bit. Come on, please. No, it's transfer deadline day. You can't have time. You know what? Forget it. We'll just go in with the side we've got. We've made a few alright signings. Thank you guys for joining me today. We've brought in three players. One very, very pleasing signing in Tuanzebe. I'm very, very pleased with that. And then Diangana as well is a very nice kind of backup option, and Travers as well. So yeah, that is going to end today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you have enjoyed it. And yeah, it's been quite a long one today, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.